Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Season 1 of Out of Arc Gaming's Flight Academy. This is Game 3. As stated, 8 pilots have descended on Entoyment in a single ship round robin, and we have joining us today for this video.
It's Game 3, and it's me, it's James.
He's stuck around for it. He just couldn't help it. He was having too much fun. So yeah, Game 3, and we have quite an interesting matchup here. 2 very different ships.
Yeah.
So we have on the left MadBots running, he is the ace's ace, Fen Rao with Fearless and Ion torpedoes. And what's he up against, James?
Quinn has opted for Kanan Jarrus in the Hawk, so the new Scum Kanan, with Predictive Shot, Maul Crew, a shield upgrade, and the Moldy Crow title.
It's different. It's Quinn.
If anyone was going to bring an Initiative 3 Hawk to a 1v1 event, it would be Quinn.
Yeah.
And I really like this, because I haven't really been too in the loop on the new Scum Kanan. And looking at his ability, it seems fantastic for this.
Yeah, do you want to run us through the ability?
Yeah,
because
so
it is great.
While you or a ship in your turret defends, so in this case, whenever Kanan defends, you may spend 1 force. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack dice. That seems fantastic.
Against pretty much every ship, that's brutal. It is good against Fen. He at range 1, he still gets 4 dice instead of 5, but that's really good. And sticking Maul on there as well.
Yeah, Maul's a cool idea.
To get that second force upgrade, and the Moldy Crow just to stack those focuses as high as he can. It's an interesting one.
I do like MadBots just sending Fenrail straight in for some shots.
Yeah, we say that Fen is the ace of aces, and that's what you do. You just go, all right then, come at me, bro.
But Quinn also has Predictive Shot, which again, not an upgrade I see a lot of, but in this, could be amazing. Yeah. After you declare an attack, if the defender is in your bullseye, you may spend 1 force. If you do, during the roll defense dice step, the defender cannot roll more defense dice than the number of your hit/crit results. It doesn't matter if they got like a stealth device and 5 evade dice. If you've rolled 1 attack die with 1 hit result, they're only rolling 1 die.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And there was no damage there from Fen onto Kanan.
Yeah.
So Kanan is going to take a shot back. That's not great. But
well, I guess, it didn't spend...
Not in the bullseye.
Right, yeah, because the timing for it is after you declare the attack. So you can't do it before you know your results for Predictive Shot, which makes sense. It's a predictive shot.
Oh, a nice stop there from Kanan. Got to be careful of that when you're flying up against those Hawks. That stop is actually really cheeky.
Yeah, well, especially in this, because that's sent Fen right... Oh, with the K-turn as well.
And
that turret is facing in the correct direction.
How often can we actually see the turrets? It's nice having a slightly smaller board. We're a bit closer to the action. Yes. But that turret is perfectly placed there. So it will be the turret shot rather than the primary, but that's still 3 dice coming in. Yeah,
and doing a red maneuver, Fen can't get out of the way, can't token up.
Yeah. And Concordia face-off is not live.
There is also that, yeah.
So
could see a decent amount of damage coming into Fen.
Yeah. He will still have his ability, so he will still get an additional die.
Spending the focus for 2 hits and a crit.
Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. That
only
is
1
great.
evade result. Hitting a crit. What's the crit?
And the crit is... Oh, it's a structural damage.
Oh, well...
It's not terrible.
If Predictive Shot is being used, I guess that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But with that being there, Quinn maybe doesn't feel like he needs to use Predictive Shot for the rest of this game.
Yeah. half-pointing Fen with a Hawk is just unheard of, and that's a nice little maneuver as well. He's either going to bump him or... Ooh. Oh, that's nice.
I mean, Fen, de-stressing, will be able to reposition a bit here. He's probably going to barrel roll to his right to get out of arc.
I would say that we're more than likely going to see that barrel to get out of arc there.
Yeah, there's fingers being pointed.
Yeah.
More than likely. Here's the thing, go for it.
It's almost a shame that you can't get Luke on the Scum faction or on a Hawk, because that would have been hilarious if you spent the Force to turn that arc.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been a third of the points for the ship, but it would still have been quite funny. But whilst we're waiting for them to get their dials down, guys, don't forget, if you do enjoy what we're doing here at Out of Arc Gaming, you can support us on Patreon with the link in the description below.
Yeah, what tier is it to submit a list?
If you go for the £6 tier, which is our top tier, you can submit lists to us. So if you wanted us to fly all Hawks, then you can tell us to do that.
All Hawks would be fun. I also want to see more of these ironic twist kind of lists, because we've got Maul on board Kanan's ship.
Yeah.
And spoilers for Rebels, but that's not a combo that goes well for Kanan.
I can't imagine that is a ship where they are gathering around the communal dining hall to have a civil meal.
Probably not, no.
It's more likely they've got a schedule of, I will eat at this time, and the rest of the time, Maul, you're shut in a cupboard.
Yeah. Now, whilst we've got this sort of brief moment where Fen is heading off, what do you think of the ion torpedoes on him for a 1v1? Or do you reckon it's more of a case of there's not much else to put on him?
I think it's a twofold one. It's one where you can be like, well, I've got the points, and it's about all you can put on him. Oh, there's the evade there. So it's a case of, I've got 5 points to spend. 4 points to spend, actually, with the Fearless build. So why not put it on there, rounds it up to 75. It's a tool that you've got there, so you can, at range 3, use those ion torpedoes, hope to get damage, hope to ionize them, and then you'll be like, right, I know exactly where you're going. You're doing a 1, and you get the focus.
True. Play a bit of a long game, get the setup, get the bigger hit later.
Yeah. Because if you're coming up against ships like the Hawk, or looking at Connor's Mace Windu, who's got 6 health, taking one off early, using the ion torpedo, then getting right in their face range 1 and getting a 5 dice shot. If it goes perfectly to plan, and sometimes it can, you could essentially 2-shot a 6-hull ship.
That's
a scary thought. A very scary thought. Ooh, but Quinn is controlling this quite well there.
Having a turret as well.
Yeah. It's a very unique thing to have in this. There's not many ships that you would want to bring to a game like this with a turret.
Yeah, with this 1v1 setup, I don't think I'd really plan for dealing with a turret, particularly a turret with the Force.
I mean, the only other turrets you'd probably expect to see would be the A-Wing turrets, where they can rotate back or forward, or possibly the TIE SF.
Maybe a Y-Wing.
I would say potentially one of the new Resistance Y-Wings, but they're very cheap. You can load them
new
right
Resistance
up.
Ones, especially with the it's not a title, it's the
config, the wartime loadout.
That's the one. Yeah, it's still really cheap.
Oh, incredibly cheap, and I think they're brilliant. I absolutely love.
I'm really enjoying it.
Y-Wing. Yeah, they sort of, that was a pack that sort of took me by surprise with how good it was, and I think the Fugitives and Collaborators and the Resistance Y-Wing were both much better than I anticipated, and I think I'd almost hesitate to say the actual surprise stars of both those waves.
Yeah, they're all really good packs. Also, the paint jobs are really good. Like, look at Kanan in the Hawk. Paint any ship black, instantly cooler.
I mean, I've waxed lyrical about how much I love the paint job for that Hawk. It is so nice.
That's a good shot from Fen.
Yeah. Oh,
decent defense dice from Kanan, though. There goes the shield upgrade.
But yeah, that Hawk is great with that like really bright green accenting on the engines as well. I love it.
Yeah, it feels almost sort of Tron style with the bright glows on the black.
Yeah,
or at least the newer Tron film.
Yeah. Oh, cheeky evade there. So very cheeky shot there from Quinn. Just catching that. I don't know if his arc is in the back or the side, but just catching it. Oh, another stop. I think the arc must be
facing
right now.
Facing to the back. Oh. I think maybe that was maybe too quick. I guess if you're not expecting the stop, you can do a bit of a boost. But I think going one slower would have given you more room to maneuver.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. He still gets 4 dice. Not terrible. I think he's saving the focus. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
So just 1 damage because, I mean, Quinn's got force and focus to come back. What does he spend?
Use the focus.
Yeah, use the focus. Stay at 2 force next round. So, and there's all the evades he wants. This is where Quinn is now going to struggle because even with that structural damage, he kind of wants him at that range 2 bubble.
I mean, you always want
Fen at the range 2 bubble.
Fen at range 2, yeah.
I mean, Fen at range 2, whilst with an Outrider, would be just brilliant. That's the perfect like range 2 bubble scenario there. Oh,
it's like a boost. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, again, similar turn to last time, but a few more mods going on.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what happens.
I mean, Quinn is being very liberal with that force dropping the dice down, but that's still 4 dice. Oh, that's a big 4 dice. I can't see
that. Could be it. Nope, gets the 1 evade.
Gets the 1 evade. I can't see that top dice there. Oh, that was 4 hits. So that's Kanan on 1.
1 health Kanan. Okay. But now, Fen's only on 2.
Fen's only on 2. Fen has no mods right now.
I really want to see if Quinn's still not going for the predictive shot.
No, but he's got that focus. Does he spike? Quinn spikes. Quinn takes Fen out.
I was going to say, is that the right amount of green dice for having the crit? But it doesn't matter because he's gone.
He's got the structural damage, so it'll drop it down. So it's the right amount. So he goes up 1 for being Fen.
Oh, of course, there's 1 for the... Yep.
Yeah, but Quinn, well played. You controlled that game very well there. Got a bit dicey towards the end.
Very interesting build for this situation. I'm very curious to see how he does in the other games.
Yeah, I mean, Quinn always brings interesting shit, so that was fantastic. So, guys, that's game 3, another great game. James, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Don't forget, guys, if you like what we're doing, link for the Patreon is in the description below. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We have plenty more games coming up, but we will see you next time.